All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my viewers. Good morning, lovers of Cansons. I am Mr. Chooks by name, and here is Canson Farms. And this is a channel where I talk about catfishes. So today, if you have been following us, you will understand that today is making my fish 2 weeks here in Canson Farm. 2 weeks that they arrive. So as you can see, I'm pumping water on this pond. I've emptied this pond. So sorting is going on today. I've emptied this one. So this one is going down, and this one also is going down. So I am doing my sorting today, making them 2 weeks. Now, first of all, the sorting is going on this morning. It's going on this morning, being on the 7th of February 2025. So usually I do it in the evening. I start up like around 4 o'clock, and sometimes I end it up around 9 to 10. Reason be that I am doing it alone, and I don't want to do it in the morning so that the sun will not come up of me, because when the sun rises and I'm still doing sorting, it will be a very big problem, a disaster. So the reason why I'm doing it in the morning, here is it, is because I have more hands with me. As you can see, I have more hands with me, so I am not doing it alone, because usually I do it alone. So this is the reason why I'm doing it in the morning. If peradventure we are not able to complete it before the sun comes up, I have a place in the poultry house where I don't have birds there. I did not put birds in that very unit, so we can transfer everything there and finish it up there. So now here is what we have. Here is what we have here as our first sort. As you can see, here is the first sort of 2 weeks. Here is the first sort of 2 weeks, and then here is the second sort. Here's the second one. So we are just putting them into different sizes. 3 different sizes. It's 3 different sizes. So here is the last size. So the more reason why it is important that you do your sorting. The more reason why it's important that you do your sorting at this very stage, at this early stage, like 2 weeks of your stocking, is because of this different in sizes. As you can see, there are different sizes here, and then if you don't do your sorting, the bigger ones will be bullying the smaller ones, so they can't feed appropriately. And secondly, if you leave them all together and then move to the next feed, like now after sorting, I will be feeding this the first sort and the second sort. I will be feeding them 2 mm. I'll be feeding them 2 mm. Why the last one, I have a half bag of 1 mm left, and I also have 1.5 bag of 1.8 mm left. So which I'm going to base them on in order for them to come up. That is it. So if you do not sort and you start giving all of them 2 mm, these smaller ones might not be able to feed fine. That is it. Number one, they will be bullied. Number two, the size of the feed might be too big for them. So that is it. So once I place them, once I put them back to the pond now, these ones are going to be on 1 mm, while the rest will be on 2 mm. So that is why it's very important. And then one of the most funny thing is that in the next 2 weeks, this very one, there are some in the smaller ones that will be like some in the big one, and there are some in the big one that might be like some in the small ones or in the medium. So that is the major reason for sorting. If you do not sort at the early stage, you will find out that once they are above a month, you might not be able to rescue them out of that shock, that condition that you have kept them for that a period of time. You might not be able to rescue them out. When you try to do so, they might not come up again. Why? Because it have affected their system. It has affected their system. You might not be able to bring them up again. So that's the more reason why some persons, when you raise fishes, you see that you have much of chaff. Should I call it chaff or runs? You have much of them, plenty of them. Some persons can raise like 2,000 fish and they are able to just select like 500, sometimes 1,000, and which is not supposed to be so. You sort at the early stage and then you fight by all means to bring those smaller ones up so that they can come up at that early stage. If you fail, it's going to be a very big problem, and you'll be selling those may launch of 200 gram, 300 gram, and the few ones you will have that is big will just be little. Thank you all very much. I still remember Mr. Chooks, and here is Canson's Farms. And please, if there is anything you want me to address, please you can reach me on 080-678-65115. 080-678-65115. Remain blessed. Thank you.